Dragon Ball Super had a golden opportunity to expand the lore instead of rehashing the old Battle of Gods and Resurrection F movies. Instead of 2 recap arcs, we could have had legitimate God progression arcs. Think about how amazing it would have been to get a full training arc for Super Saiyan God, then follow it up with another one for Super Saiyan Blue. We could have explored the mental and physical toll each transformation took. Instead, Goku and Vegeta just kinda show up on Beerus' planet without any explanation. There was no real context on how they even got there, for the movies at least. The show expanded on it a little bit, but other than that, it just felt bland and, of course, rehashed, because they were going off of the movies. Why was Beerus training them? Why did Whis take interest in them so quickly? These things were never properly explained. We just had to accept it and move on. The God of Destruction lore could have had its own arc, or at the very least, an arc diving into the angel hierarchy and the Xenos. Imagine an arc where Goku explores the other world again, but this time to uncover the secrets that only the gods know. This could also further the God training arc. That would have been incredible. The show teased us with all these new cosmic level ideas and never expanded on. Instead of giving us some filler episodes, they could have explored the rules of the multiverse. What happens if a God of Destruction dies? What are the true limits of the angels? The manga slightly touches on this, but the anime never went there. Structured arc showing Goku and Vegeta adapting to divine energy would have been perfect. They could have even explained how the ritual for Super Saiyan God worked, and if there were other ways to achieve it, aside from just blatantly transforming into it. We never saw Goku really train for it, and Vegeta just kinda had it all of a sudden. Why did they need the ritual once and never again? There's just so many holes that they could have filled in. It's frustrating when you realize how much world building was left untouched. Instead, they rushed through 2 already released movies. These arcs could have been used to make the series feel new. With solid writing and pacing, Dragon Ball Super could have reinvented itself. But unfortunately, it chose the easy route, and with that choice, they missed out on something truly special. Dragon Ball thrives when it expands its universe, and this was the perfect moment to do so. Toei Animation used to treat Dragon Ball like their crown jewel, but somewhere along the line, that love faded. The early years of Dragon Ball Super were rough. Episode deadlines were brutal and rushed. Animators were pushed to their limits with little to no support, and it showed. The animation quality was some of the worst in Dragon Ball history. Memes and jokes online were made about how bad it looked, and what's crazy is how little funding the series was getting despite its popularity. Compare that to how much love and attention One Piece gets. One Piece is consistently given great animation, time, respect, and more, and that's why it keeps winning. Meanwhile, Dragon Ball Super was treated like an afterthought. Even now, Dragon Ball Daima, before it even airs, is making insane money in promotions and merchandise, and it hasn't even gone international yet. Some reports say that in just 20 episodes of promotional material, it generated more than One Piece in 5 years. That's wild. Dragon Ball is still one of the most recognizable anime brands on Earth. If Toei just gave it proper animation teams and more time to develop each arc, the return would be massive.